Hello, everyone. You are watching Conversations with Talia. I'm Talia Joseph. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm not alone today, as I promised that on other times I'll be having people who will be helping me discuss certain things. So today I am not alone. But before I introduce to you my guest, please do like, please do subscribe, and please drop your comment on the comment section, and please press that notification button so that every time I upload a video, you get a notification. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. Today I am not alone. I am with my beautiful friend Khaya Lamati. So today we're gonna be. Thank you for before I get in today. Thank you for coming. It's been long. It's been long. Kudala nilindile. So yes, finally. So thank you so much for coming and opening your house for us. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. So today we're gonna be speaking about homosexuality, but we're gonna be looking at things that affect people. That when the struggles of coming out, the rejection, and all that. So we're gonna be covering all of that today. So yes. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll just let me just take a sip before. I have called Khaya today to help me because I wanted us to understand the emotions and the journey of coming out, the struggles and all that. So sometimes we are so quick to judge people. Sometimes I feel like we are so quick to reject people, and we don't really understand their struggles and the pain and all they go through, just to come out and say this is what is happening to me, or this is who I am. So today we're going to be discussing that with Khaya. I felt like she's the right person to explain to us, you know, her own journey of coming out. So I'll just give it to you, just tell us about yourself, how it was for you to first. I think we must just start. When did you realize that you are gay?
Okay. So, so growing up, ne, I don't know, but but anyway, growing up, um, I I've always had girls that were attracted to me, ne? But obviously that made me uncomfortable because as a teenager, you know the norm of the society that um, that's not the way. Like even your mind, G, tells you
Yeah.
that no. But so I was like, I've always wondered why, like, didn't like yoba intombazana will just want
Yes.
to approach me even at school, kanjalo. But anyway, I just took it as yeah, fine, but I'm just a girl also,
Yes.
yeah. And then as years went by, and then I started having umjolo ke ngoku. I was in a relationship with a man. So, and then in that relationship, I think that's when things ke ngoku zaqala ukuvela within me. But it was not easy. So I dated this guy, and then he was a nice guy. Like yonke into, it was like fine.
Yes.
Like I mean, there was no reason for me to do the things that I did.
Yes.
So, but now the thing is, when I was with this guy, I kept on cheating on him with women. And at that time, Nama didn't understand what was going on. I was just going with what I felt at a certain time or a certain
Okay,
moment.
when you say cheating with women, at this time, have you realized what is happening, or
No, I don't think I was realizing that time. I was just going with what I felt, like what I felt at that certain moment, that, okay, this is the feeling that I'm feeling now. I don't know why it's happening. I know for me, deep down, I know it's not supposed to be like that because of how I'm nourished. Yeah, so, and then I will mhlambi divine and and then we'll have that kind of a thing, and then I will still pull away again, because I know even this person denied doesn't deserve this. And also now I don't understand this whole thing that is happening to me. And then it happened again. I can think in a good relationship it happened three times, until I decided, you know what, I felt so confused. I felt so, it was like ngati and drain. It was, I don't know, but there were a lot of emotions that I sensed at that time, to a point where I had a boyfriend and then I had a girlfriend at the same time, and then it went to.
So you said yes to a girl whilst you dated a guy.
Yes.
Okay.
So on the third girl, it went for months. It was like a relationship. So I was dating both of them simultaneously, and then that's when things got so much for me. So I was like very confused. And then I just decided, you know what, let me just leave the both of them. And then I felt bad for the guy, because Zange.
Okay. At this time, did you love the guy?
Thinking back, no, I don't think I loved the guy. I might have loved the idea of him having a boyfriend, and also even my own mother would be like, when are you having a boyfriend? I mean, so I thought, maybe there's something wrong with me, because you remember so enjoy my boyfriend, it happens fast. My friends were like already dating for years, and I was just sitting at home without dating. So I was like, no, there's something wrong. Even my own mother is asking me, like, oh, when are you having a boyfriend? So now it was almost like, but it's a direction that I'm supposed to take.
Yes.
Yeah, so
I'm
age. And then I dated because I was like, then out of high school already. So I decided, you know what, let me just leave the both of them. And that guy did not deserve Londoleo, because he was a good boyfriend. And then and then I left this girl, and then so I was going with myself. And then that's when all the demons came up. And then I had to face the music with myself, like, what the hell was going on with me? Why? So I kept asking myself, why am I attracted to women? Like, what am I doing? Because now I'm nourished into understanding that it is wrong. It's aiko right. So engqondweni yami nami nento ba aiko right. I'm doing something wrong. I was praying about it, like literally. I was praying about it, but like, I don't know what's going on with me. God, please take this away. Take the guy away. Like, it was not easy. And I couldn't tell anyone. I kept it to myself. I couldn't tell my friends. I couldn't tell my family. So I was just going through the most alone. And then from after months and months, I told myself, you know what, the next time that I date, it will be with a guy. So I kind of felt like, because I was praying, and then like I kind of felt like, but okay, as time goes by, younger than to be sense like it is obviously izambele nje kanjalo. And then after months, and then I met my wife. So when I met my wife, it just you're into about different. Personally, all those feelings that I felt, because at that time I was very ashamed. I was very like into wrong so much that you know, like but when I met her, it felt so right. Personally, all those I ever say, I went through the opposite. But now I was still having that land over. If I tell Talia, how is she going to react to this?
So at this time that you are meeting your wife, still no one knows.
Still no one knows.
Okay.
So, but kumjaziva bana, okay, this is feeling right. You know, like this is feeling right for me. But still, I'm still having issues over who am I going to tell? Zotini, like from here, it feels right for me. And then I felt like, but I can tell someone. And then I told my friends at school that time, because I didn't believe. Like if they went for months and months without believing me, like I suka and then they just went on. And we never talk about it until they actually they were seeing on my WhatsApp and things, Bible, this is happening. And then they came back like, were you serious? I'm like, so even like it's not something that is normal for people. So when it comes to my mother,
So it was not that difficult telling your friends.
It was not that difficult when I was fine personally with myself.
Okay.
For my friends.
Okay. So
but
you needed to be fine with yourself.
With myself, okay. Yes. But I had a particular friend that I was close with, that when I told Yen about, okay, this is happening to me, and then she said to me, I cannot be friends with someone or date a mandomazana. That goes against ikawe yam. And then I respected that. Because it believes like anyone is entitled to a feeling into a feeling. So I respected that, and then we went our separate ways, like a pale friendship. Pale friendship. And she didn't understand that, but I appreciated the fact that at least she came and tell me, so at least he asked about what's going on. Instead of you're not comfortable with me. So the issue it was more with my mother, like how will I ever tell a parent? So that was the issue.
Were you coming from a Christian home?
Not really.
Okay.
But abazali bam like badala. So badala, so it's not
culture.
Yeah. So and then I just went on doing it behind the back with parents, but I eventually felt isibindi sobandi ngichazele utata wami. And then I told my father, and then so I told my father, okay, tata, and he asked about what's going on, but I'm having feelings amantombazane. And then he was like, yo, Dolly. Hey, TV I don't know what's going on.
So how was before we came, how was your relationship with your father? Was it different with how you related with your mother?
A relationship that I had with my father was different with the relationship that I had with my mother. So it was totally different.
Because
so
it was easy.
It was easy
for
me.
It was hard, but he's the first parent that you were able to open up.
And even about his child and everything, he was the first parent in Gwazi Bantetenai.
Okay.
So he was the first parent in Mkalinda, okay, this is happening. And then, but in the following day, I was still umtanawaki. He didn't look at me differently. Like I'm still utoli. I'm still the same, of which I loved that about him. But now, when it comes to mama, war, it was very difficult. But sometimes the blame for delaying some things would have become different today, because
if you told her early,
because she was not told by me that I'm dating girls. She was told by a friend of mine. And then,
did you ask the friend?
No. So the friend, what she did, bize umama wami wabiza utata wami wabadibanisa, and then she told them that I'm dating intombazana.
Okay.
But
The first time you are dating
my
your
wife,
okay.
yeah. So because I have told utata wam was like, Dolly, your friend came and told us this, and your mother is not happy at all. And I was so scared. So I thought ke ngoku mhlambi mama uzandibuza, but she never did. Up to today.
She never really came and just asked you.
She never came to me and asked me like, what the hell is going on? Why kusenzeka kanje? Why kusenzeka kanje? Even today, we never ever speak about it. So, but at that time, obviously, I was under a roof yakhe, so yachinja treatment and everything. Of which like 80% I do understand, because nakuye it can't be easy as a parent. So it was making things worse. My mom is treating me this way because of this. But that advantage of how she treated me for myself was manba. How can I expect people outside to accept me if even my own mother doesn't accept me? Therefore, I don't care if you accept me or not. You know? So that helped me to have low mentality outside.
So in a way, it kind of gave you courage.
Yes.
That if I can face this kind of treatment from home, that means I can face whatever treatment outside.
Yeah. Because there's a lot of things that goes on. I mean, kunzima nje, even walking with your wife, someone will just throw a comment and everything, which is not easy sometimes, especially when you are not comfortable with yourself. So it was very difficult. Like it became worse when my mom was like, because of the social treatment, she didn't ask me what's going on and anything, of which still till today I wished she could have asked me as umntana wakhe,
like call you and say, I have heard
yes,
somebody said this.
Yes, because I'm still umntana wakhe. So I think it's not easy for people, but it's also not easy for us that have to face this, but it's not easy for people also from outside
to accept,
to buy understand. But I found that most of the time people don't understand it. Like for instance, now you said to me that Manava, it's the first time we encounter.
Yes, and I think for me, it was really a first time, and I did have awkward moments.
Yes.
Yeah, I did have awkward moments, simply because I'm a Christian, and I have that background, and I know what how it is viewed and perceived in church, and all that. But I think it helped me to actually to know you. So when I speak about you, I don't box you and say I have a gay friend. I see you as a friend, because before your sexuality you are a person, so I relate with you for the fact that you are a person, and I like your personality. And like there's a lot of things I can point out,
Whether
you are,
it was still going to be the same.
It was still going to be the same. So I think that is why it was very much important for me, doing this. It was very much, I know other people are not going to understand. They will maybe think that this one is compromising, this one is lowering the standards and all that. But the aim is that most of the time we have judged people unfairly, and that has created walls between us and people, especially when I felt like, especially when it comes to homosexuality, because if we speak about sin,
It's a
that
big
it's
thing.
a big thing. So we can't be like looking at one thing and saying this, this is like, and not look at other things.
And abanye abantu will come and bakuvulele iBhayibhile. Do you know what the Bible says in everything? Like I've come kwizinto ezinjalo.
So I think even for it takes a lot, even mentally, for a person, because I would think that because you said that your parents are old, and we know that we are black people. There's culture that this is not supposed to be like this. At this certain age, you're supposed to be. This is happening in your life. At this age, this is supposed to be. You're supposed to be getting married at this age, having children and all that. And the first thing that a parent will think is that you're gonna bring a man
Yes.
at home, not bring a
So
woman.
you see, you are taking away i-dreams zabazali bakho. But it's.
But did you really understood that where is your mother coming from?
I did understand, but I do understand because it's still happening. I do understand, ne, where she's coming from, Yena as a person. But also, for instance, let's take Tata Wam. Tata Wam, I do not know even if he did accept me or not. But it's what you were saying, Manoba. Before your sexuality, I'm still me. So that one I didn't know about accepting. I didn't know about how he feels about homosexuality. I didn't know anything about, because we never discussed it. But the next day, I was still me. I was still Khaya in his eyes.
Yes.
So, Mama, I do understand where she's coming from, ne? But I fail sometimes to understand. See me, this is me. You understand? This is me. I just happen to share a bed with a woman, but I'm still me.
Okay. Like, what was it gonna say? Did that affect you mentally?
Oh, a lot. Like, it's still affecting me even now.
Do you want, like, if you had an opportunity to speak to her, do you want her to accept you or what?
I don't want her to accept me if she feel, because you remember now she's her own person. She is allowed to feel whatever that she can feel. But what I would need for her is to be a mother to me. Me, before me loving women, that part she doesn't have to accept. But with me, of which when it comes to parents, sometimes they just lash off, cut off everything specifically because of this. So we end up losing the whole relationship simply
Just
because you are. Of which that's what we are. We don't have a relationship simply because
of this.
So it's not easy. It's a constant reminder. I mean, that's my mother. Like, that is my life. So it's really not easy. It's something that I not know about my Shanjan, because if I would choose to make her happy, then that means I will be unhappy. That means I will be living a lie. I won't be me. But still, mhlambi yena, if mhlambi sake sahlala phansi, mhlambi and understand where I'm coming from, I do not know.
Because you never had that
Yeah,
where you sit down and you,
I mean,
maybe she ask certain things, so that,
I mean, it's been how many years, but we're still here.
So at which age did you come out? Which age?
I started dating my wife at 22.
It's been long.
So before, but I started dating most at 19. Then I had a woman at 20. So it's been like more than 10 years.
And I also want to understand that besides your mother, okay, there is your mother who does not understand this and is failing to look beyond, your sexuality and be a mother to you.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of things happening to you emotionally, because I believe that mistreatment at home is worse. Somebody can mistreat you outside, it does not matter, it does not even bother you.
Yeah.
But some mistreatment at home, where you know that you spend most of your time, and this is not just anyone, this is not just your brother or your sister, but this is your mother. So going out, besides your mother, how was it being out, to other people, knowing that no, Khaya is gay?
So I
Like, from maybe because we live in a location, there are like other people be like, who be speaking.
So when it comes to where I grew up, normally being umntana ohlala nabantu ba around pa, my friends were outside, so I'll just go out. I think they started noticing while I was dating my wife, because guys are in everything, of which they didn't have any say because I was not their friends. So my friends were always outside, like ndiyaphuma elokishini yam ndiya kwi-friends zam kanjalo. So when it comes to elokishini, I didn't really have into or anything enjalo, but it was just people outside. So I remember early 20s, I loved to go out, to going to gay clubs and everything, because it felt so good, because I felt like no one is judging you, everyone is here, like.
Okay, on that, do you think that, okay, because I think I'm gonna go now to, like, because there's a community. There's a community, and I think that that is my understanding. You're gonna correct me if I'm wrong. I stand under correction. We are a community, né?
Yeah.
So there is this community in a community, and I feel like the reason being that there is this community within this community is simply because people want to be comfortable.
Definitely.
People want to be in places where no one's gonna look at them awkward and be saying things and all that. Is that the case?
Definitely. I mean, I remember that the first time I was like, wow, like I feel so free, because I remember the first time dating, I would usually date women that looked like me. So if we are working together, it's just like my friend. So it's safe for me. So you're not gonna. But now if I'm dating someone like my wife, you'll be like. So still people that go there like, okay. So being in that space where no one is looking at you differently, no one is wondering about why Benji. It feels nice. I won't lie, it feels nice. It feels feel free.